All right, so another good start in Arlington last night. Just talk about the game plan coming in and how you executed it.
Yeah, obviously we faced these guys recently, so just trying to get ahead early. I think that's the biggest plan in starting pitchers. Just trying to get ahead in the counts early, trying to get in good counts, and keep guys off my fastball. I feel like I was able to kind of mix it up early on and use the changeup a little bit later to get them off the fastball. So yeah, just trying to get a good mix against these guys. They're a really good lineup, good balanced lineup, and a lot of good righty hitters in there. So just trying to mix it up.
All right, I think last season you guys surprised people, and now it's not a surprise to anybody. When they play the A's, it's going to be a tough game. You got guys like Law Dog,
Yeah.
Wilson's balling out. You guys just brought out, just brought up Krutz.
Yeah.
Just talk about the potential of this team this year.
Yeah, I think that I was just telling some other guys that being in the dugout, 4 out of 5 games, getting to watch this offense, play every night is a treat. We don't really know who's going to be the big guy every night, so it's kind of fun not knowing who's going to be. And I think any guys can help us out any night, and we've kind of shook the lineup up some, and noticed some good results from that. So I think it's going to be fun to watch these young guys play, and then obviously a couple guys that have been here for a couple of years.
New city this year for you guys, no longer in Oakland. You're playing in Sacramento. I was talking to some coaches earlier, and they're telling me how it took a while to get acclimated with all the road trips, but you got to have had a little bit of time to settle in.
Yeah.
Just talk about the differences, and I mean, it's obviously not a big league stadium, but
Yeah.
I mean, just your mindset pitching in a smaller ballpark, or like, how's that go for you?
Yeah, I think that obviously there's a little difference there. With just a third deck, but as a competitor and as a player, you go out there every time knowing that there's a lot of really good players that are trying to score off you. So as a pitcher, I'm going out there treating it just like any other game. And just knowing that I have a good offense to back me up too. I think that's a big part of being a starting pitcher, and certain parts where maybe the ball seems to fly at times, or the ball's not necessarily going your way. But so it's been fun so far. I think that as a team, we've been able to kind of grow a little bit at home, and we started off pretty rough, but the last couple games been a lot better, and we're starting to hit our stride a little bit.
Just my last question, just your career trajectory has just been going up recently over the last few years. What do you think has been the most important part of that?
I think consistency for me has kind of been the number one thing that's kind of drive me since I got to the big leagues. Just learning my routine and trying to stick with it. There's always things every year that I feel like I've tried to add or tweak a little bit, and it's kind of an ever changing game. You always trying to make an adjustment. So I think just trying to stay with my routine, but also not trying to stick to it too much, and just make a little adjustments when I can. So obviously it's been fun so far, and just gonna try and keep it up.
All right, man. Well, good luck with that, man. Hopefully we see
Thank
you in Atlanta in a few
Yeah,
months, man.
appreciate
Thank you.
it. Thank you.